Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play D2. I'm your host, Molten5, presenting you with part 2 of this game. So last time there was a bunch of cutscenes you had to watch, and honestly I think the cutscenes are important because they, do a little bit of world building, if you will. Get you set up for what's to come next by building all the suspense and atmosphere. But yeah. Now it's time to find a monster. But yeah. I would not want to imagine what blossoming feels like. It's probably very painful, honestly. But yeah. If you ever feel down about life, just remember, at least you're not a plant zombie. But yeah. Now we're supposed to go towards the stone hut. Unlock the cabinet in there. Grab some of the shit that's there that Kimberly Fox has left for us. He says he locked it because she didn't want the monsters to get in. But couldn't the monsters just like break down the cabinet? Whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. This game's kind of bizarre to begin with. Alright, now we're level 3. So when you level up, it doesn't do much. The only thing it changes is how much abuse Laura can take. How many hit points she has. You don't get any magic like in Parasite Eve or in, I don't know, like Final Fantasy. But you are able to take more abuse, which is something. I think they could have expanded the system a little bit better, but regardless, I still love this game. But yeah, and here there's a wand, a cassette player, and a grenade bomb. Or at least that's what I assume the G stands for. Why call it a grenade bomb though? Why not just call it like a grenade? Or if you want to like, go first person shooter, you could call it a frag grenade, but yeah. This isn't a first person shooter. This is a survival horror game in Canada. I mean honestly, how many survival horror games can you say take place in Canada? It's a little bit unique, actually. I'm surprised they haven't done more stories there. Considering all the snow and stuff, at least around the winter time. But yeah, that's all you can take, at least for now. Let's check up on our HP. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We just leveled up, so yeah, I guess we don't need to rest. Oh, I guess we'll just exit. Alright, so after that, you're supposed to go back to Kimberly Fox and show her the cassette player. This game has a lot of backtracking, kind of like Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Honestly, that's a part of the reason why I like it so much. You feel like you've accomplished something when you unlock a new door or go into a new building. Come on. Stop popping around, little bun. Shit, I've missed. He was just too quick for me. But, yeah. Is that another grenade bomb I see? Oh no, it's just part of a bush. Sometimes get a little tiny black specks mixed up with grenade bombs, because honestly they're kind of hard to see sometimes, just because they're so small. You want to tangle, buddy? Wow, he went down fast. I felt kind of sorry for him in a way. Then again, one way to look at it is you're putting him out as misery. I mean, would you really want to live as a plant monster if your subconsciousness didn't exist? Now, some people have better control over, becoming a plant monster. But, yeah, some people don't, unfortunately. And those who do, even they struggle to contain their urges, to eat people. It's kind of sad. It's kind of like a struggle for humanity, almost. Yeah, let's go talk to Kimberly. She's in our bed again. I guess we should go talk to her.
Oh, hi. I'm feeling a little bit better.
Good, you want to help?
Looks like you've been to the stone hut. What's that? Brought the radio back. It won't work, you know. I try to get the news to the radio, but we're too high up for that. A newsflash from the world of the living won't do as much good anyway. But, you know what? I got an idea. I think there's something here that we can both use. Want to hear it? It's called...
What is it called?
Counting the Roses. I actually wrote the lyrics, believe it or not. I'm a poet. Someone who happened to read a poem of mine wrote and recorded this tune. I even got a letter once from someone who heard the song. Poetry to me, it's like creating my own microcosm. A sanctuary of comfort. It was probably, no, it must have been the end of another sad day when I wrote this poem. I saw this place. It was pure white, as far as the eye could see. And I was counting roses. There's yellow and red and lavender. Hundreds of roses, so beautiful. You could lose yourself in them, in this shiny white world. I wanted so much to go there. A warm, gentle place. Silly, huh? Well, there's one thing I could say for sure about my life. I had a second chance. I wouldn't want to be born as myself again. No way. Anything but that. I don't want to go through it again. Not my father's accidental death. Not my mother's suicide. None of it. At first, I tried escaping through drugs. Then, I learned to create my own little world through poetry. It was a place where there was no memory of my parents' death. And I could just be happy, I recently went through some of my poems, and I realized something. Every one of my thousands of poems are so sad. Oh, no. The player ate my tape. Great. We can't listen to the radio, and now we have no tape player. Here. You can have it. Consider it a gift. A broken tape player and a pulverized poem of mine. How depressing. And I thought a little music would be good for our morale. You know, there's something else I don't understand. It's been 10 days since the accident. So why hasn't any help arrived? Can you remember anything? I mean, anything at all from the last 8 days? You must have been with someone else. I couldn't make it out, but you were calling someone's name. I wonder what could have happened to Jenny. If we could only find her, you know, she might know about this other person. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, pretty heavy cutscene. I just absolutely love that cutscene, you know. I think Kimberly Fox is honestly a pretty good character, especially for this game. But yeah, folks. Uh-oh.
Airlines, flight 863. This is an emergency. We have crashed on a mountain north of Yellowknife, Canada. Can anyone hear me? Please, respond if you can hear me. This is flight attendant Kat. This is Raw Airlines, flight 863. This is an emergency.
Now, folks, we have to go towards that distress call. But I just love that cutscene with Kimberly Fox. We finally get some backstory on her, and quite frankly, it's depressing, but it's very interesting, you know? But we'll find even more about her later. This is just the beginning. But yeah. So before you go to this plane, you're going to want to make sure to level up a bit, you know, just in case. Because, spoiler alert, there's a boss on that plane. Not going to say who it is, but you'll figure it out soon enough. Yeah. Honestly, even if you didn't level up, you could still probably beat the boss. Ooh, there's a couple of bun-buns there. Let's get them. This thing's too shaky. And he keeps moving. It's just like real hunting. Lost some. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not very good at hunting in this game, to be honest. Later in the game, you get bigger targets to shoot at, and they give you more meat. But, I don't know, I have difficulty shooting rabbits. They're small, they're quick. And they're also kind of cute, so, you know. It almost pains my heart a little bit, but this is a video game. It's not real. But yeah. You don't see the spider guys too often so far. But honestly, they're kind of fast. As I said in the previous part. I love that blood splatter effect. Like how it gets all over your screen, you know? It's nice and unnecessarily gory. I don't know, I love it. Yeah. So, anyway. The thing I like the most about Laura Parton is how she almost never says a word throughout the entire game. It's kind of funny. It's like Kimberly Fox would be having this serious situation with Laura Parton and she's just kind of listening. But honestly, I think that's all you need sometimes. Just need someone to listen to you. But, like, Laura Parton doesn't say anything back at all, you know. Doesn't try to comfort her. She, you know, just kind of sits there and listens. Laura Parton is kind of like a therapist, but in this survival horror game. Yeah, we're almost there. There's the plane. You can see in the distance, kind of, despite all this, you know, fog and snow. Yeah, this time I'm gonna make sure not to miss it. Last time I kind of overshot it and had to fight a couple monsters. There's some bunnies over there. I want them. Will I be able to get it? What? Oh, I guess not. Huh. I thought I had them right in the center. But, oh well, no biggie. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to take her head on. Well, after this fight, anyway. Ooh, 3 enemies. That's quite a bit. They're no match for Laura Parton now. Alright. Finally. Fed those plants some lead. But yeah, we're just gonna go take them on, you know, the boss. Gonna take on the boss. And we're probably gonna win, because I've played this game like 3 times already.
Is everything all right, ma'am? Our current location is about Canada from the Prialis star cluster on red high-heel shoes. The turbulence is the original ETA at St. Charles. Autopilot engaged. Right on schedule. Please bring your seatbelts to the full uprightness this line. I'll just from
Oh boy, hardcore tentacle porn. My favorite. But awkward jokes aside, this is the first boss, the stewardess. She's gonna slam us a couple times, and you have to try to shoot her while she's doing this. It's kinda hard to shoot when, you know, you're being literally thrust against a wall by a plant tentacle. But yeah. Honestly, it's pretty easy. You can see her health going down pretty fast. Just don't forget to mind your health and you'll be fine. Yeah, you can press L2 to bring up health items and other consumables. Let's see. I think I'll just use a portable cooker. But yeah. Little fun fact about me owning this game. I had 2 copies of this game. The first copy, disc 1 didn't work, but all the other discs did. I had to buy another copy, and it cost like $100, but it was worth it. The first copy only cost me $50 because it didn't have the correct case. It had the US disc, but it had a Japanese case. But yeah, folks.
That was close. I was worried. You were gone for so long, and so, well, that's what happened. She blossomed. Hey, look. There's a butterfly. I wonder if that's a symbol of that stewardess's wish to fly. Hey, I do have some good news. Guess how I got here? I found a snowmobile. I bet we can make it out of here as long as we have that. I don't think the monsters can attack us while we're riding a snowmobile. But we don't have much gas left. Just enough to get back to the cabin. Yeah, we'll need to find some gasoline somewhere before we can go anywhere else. Let's just go back for now. It's not much, but our luck is finally beginning to turn for the better. Right? Laura? Surprised? You never told me your name. But that must be your name. This is yours, isn't it? I found it by the bed. It's engraved. To Laura from your mother, Lucy. Does that bring anything back? Lucy. That's your mother's name. Does it ring any bells? Can you remember... Can you remember her? What's she like? What does she look like? I bet she was very kind to you. When I found you lying in the snow, you were holding it as if it were so precious. During those 2 days, you were unconscious. You held this close and kept calling out someone's name. A man's name. Laura? Laura, are you alright? Laura!
Laura. Laura. Are you all right? I'm glad you came too. Here you are. You don't want to lose it. It's a precious gift from your mother. Are you hurt? You don't seem to have any serious injuries. You should be on your feet in no time. You remember the plane crash? Our plane went down after being hit by a meteorite. The strange thing is, your compact started to glow just moments before impact. And I had a vision of a burning rock colliding with the jet. Without thinking, I grabbed your arm, and the next thing I knew, we were on this mountain. I managed to carry you down to this small cabin. You remember me, don't you? I'm David. David Brenner.
Laura. Laura, can you hear me? Laura. was afraid you would sleep for another 2 days straight. I was just getting used to having a friend. Don't leave me alone again, okay? Come on, let's go back to the cabin. Who knows? Maybe we'll find Janny fast asleep in bed. Hey, Laura. Can you hear me? If we ever get out of here, I'm gonna write a poem for you. Yeah, I think the theme will be light. It's what you brought into my life. I'm so glad I met you, Laura. Well, you ready for some speed? Hold on tight. To Laura, the best possible friend gained in the worst possible circumstance. I'm feeling much better, thanks to you. I've gone to look for gas, hoping that you will recall your past. Very, very soon. Kimberly.
The plot thickens, people. Laura starting to remember stuff. Pretty big stuff, man. But yeah, folks, that's the end of part 2. Tune in next time for some weird plant zombie action.